Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Last night I had a small problem in the fact that we had a power cut or something and my car didn't get charged. So let's use this as an opportunity, shall we? I've always been banging on about the fact that I'm going to do the living without a home charger challenge again, so now seems the perfect opportunity. GoPro on. I currently have 9% and 21 miles of range. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and find a charger, and I will come back to you once I'm at a charger, and I'm going to spend the whole week all the farting around that I normally do to and from work, and also going to a race meeting, doing family stuff, but only using public chargers. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay, so I've made it to a charger. I've got 7% left, 17 miles. It is one of the BEV chargers which we've been talking about in price war videos. So I don't have what time is it? It's just after 4, so it's not off peak, but I do have their basic subscription, so let's plug in. Okay, so I've plugged in, and I'm not entirely sure how long I'm going to stay here, to be honest. It's not the world's fastest charger. I think it is only it shows 150 kilowatts, but I'm only getting 43. That might be because my battery is very, very cold and very, very low on charge. But yeah, I'm debating whether I just get enough to go to the IONC on the way to work tomorrow, or whether I just, if this ramps up, I might just stay here until I get to 80%. Yeah, it's that simple. Okay, I'll probably check in once I've got charged and once I'm at home. Wait, I forgot to mention, today is Monday, and simple ground rules is I'm just going to be driving as I normally would. That means no faffing around trying to eco drive and all the rest of it. I will be doing 70 officer wherever traffic allows me. Unfortunately, as we speak right now, traffic is not allowing me, so I am just currently mooching my way along the M6 in the usual traffic as we come up to junction 20. Anyway, I only stayed at the charger until 40% because for some reason it was only giving me 50 kilowatts. I can't be asked waiting. I'll just charge somewhere else. I mean, it's not a fact nowadays that you're limited to, well, I'm going to have to charge here because it's the only charger. There are plenty of chargers around, and I just can't be asked waiting because I'm impatient. Anyway, see you in a couple of minutes when I get home, and I'll tell you what percentage I'm at, and then we'll go from there. Turn the radio off. Evening everybody. Very quick one. I had to nip out to take my mother-in-law to work, so on the way back I've decided to call in at a different BEV charging place. It is now off peak. I am now getting it at 39p, and I am charging at a sensible rate. So yeah, I'm going to top up to a decent amount again. Don't know how long, because as long as I'm not spending another half hour sat here like I was at the other one, it's got to be a bit quicker. Anyway, yeah, I got here with 25%, so I'm already at 30%, and I've only been here literally a couple of minutes, so hopefully this will be over pretty quickly. And then we can get on with the usual stuff of just commuting, and it just being a morning of I'm here at this time, I'm here at this time, and you can see the mileage. So when we left work, I was on 7,024 miles, I'm now on 7,475 miles. Yeah, but I'll keep a daily update. Okay, bye. Okay, end of day 2. We have 44% of a battery left. After charging last night, we have done, scroll through this, since charging last night we've done 88 miles at 3.6 miles per kilowatt hour. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll give you an update tomorrow after doing more miles tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Back at work. Still dark outside. Quite grim, cold. And I'm down to 31% with 81 miles to go. So yeah, after crikey now. Yeah, we've done 121 miles since we charged on Monday night, and it's now Wednesday morning. So easily going to get home tonight, and then probably back here, well, potentially back here again on tomorrow. So yeah, that's where we stand. Okay, made it home. 20% battery left. It's Wednesday night as well, by the way, just in case you're keeping count. And we've done 156 miles since charging on Monday night, which means just on that 180% charge, we've done more than the average British driver does in a week. So that means that if you're an average British driver doing your 7,500 miles a year, whatever it is, that means you could drive this car on 180% charge every week and still have 62 miles of range left. So there you go. That was a quick aside. I'm probably gonna have to do a quick run and do a big shop tonight, so this possibly isn't the last time you'll hear from me tonight. If not, I will see you in the morning. Okay, completed the big shop and I'm back. So we're now done 166 miles since charge. Still got 17% or 50 miles of range left to do. I'll probably, to be honest, I'll probably charge on the way to work tomorrow because I can't be arsed faffing around on the way home. So yeah, I will just do it on the way to work. Just short fill anyway. Yeah, see you in the morning. Morning, everybody. I've got to the charge this morning, 12%, 30 miles left. And since charging on Monday night, I've done 177 miles on that 80% charge and still got 30% left. Yep, come here to the Ionities at Warrington Village Hotel. Let's get plugged in. Morning, everybody. Sorry I forgot to do the Thursday night update, but okay, so we're back at work Friday morning, and since we charged, Christ, it was only yesterday morning, but we've done 101 miles and we've got 40% left. So we've basically gone through 40% in 100 miles, 101 miles, which means we've got another 103 miles left on this charge. Yeah, if you notice the temperature, it's 4 degrees. I have been being ultra realistic about this, as well as driving at 70 officer along the motorway. I have also been preconditioning the car, having it toasted up to a lovely 19.5 degrees Celsius, and seat heaters and steering wheel heater on, ready for when I come out in the morning. So I'm not exactly sparing the electrons here. Okay, see you later. Morning, everybody. So, well, not morning, afternoon, evening, good night. Just popped over to Oulton Park because I'm racing here tomorrow to see the team. Yeah, already down to 34%, 90 miles to go. So that's that 270 on a full tank. That's not too bad. And yeah, done 114 miles since charging yesterday morning. Yeah, just to prove I am at Oulton Park. There's the team. There's Park Firma Indy the famous Oulton Bridge. Okay, I'm calling it. It's Saturday morning, I'm at Oulton Park. That's basically 5 days worth of commuting. So, since the last charge at Ionity on Thursday morning, we've done 174 miles. Yeah, okay. We've got 10% left, which is more than the 9% we started this challenge with. We started off with 7,424 miles on the clock, and we now have 7,827. So 403 miles in 5 days. That's more than double the average weekly commute in the UK. So I think we've actually achieved the goal. I'll come back with some numbers later. Hello everybody and welcome back. I just want to do a very quick set of conclusions. By the way, this is the car. This is the L-Rock Sportline 85, which I've been using for this challenge. Now, we need to do some very quick roundup because it's raining. I want to get through this. If you've got this far, thank you very much for staying with me. First of all, the first stop charge cost me £14 something. The next one, £18 something. The next one after that, £23 something. Add that all together, including subscription fees, which I've worked out for a week rather than a month, basically by timesing it by 12 and dividing by 52. That all in total came to around £59.70 something. If you were to use that amount of money driving a petrol or a diesel car, it would work out around 39 miles per gallon if you'd spent that much on fuel, and if you'd spent that much on diesel, it would work out at around 41 miles per gallon. Now, can you buy an SUV that's more economical? Yes. Conclusion done. Could you buy a SUV of a similar size with a similar size boot and run it cheaper? Yes. Could you buy an SUV of similar size boot, similar cabin space, and have 286 brake horsepower and still do at least 40 miles to a gallon? I can't find one. Not for this price. If you're buying new, I can't find, and feel free to put in the comments if you know of one, I can't find a SUV with a 470 litre boot with 286 brake horsepower that does not succeed 6 seconds for less than 42,600 and whatever this is. Yes, there is Mercedes GLB, and there is the BMW X2. Both of those can get somewhere close to performance figures, have a similar size boot, but they are £45,000+. Now, taking the full copium, yes, not everybody is going to want a 286 brake horsepower car. Most people are going to want a more economical car anyway. But I don't. I want a quick car. I'm sorry, I'm somewhat of a racing driver. So I quite like quick cars, so that's why I've got this. That's why I chose this. If I was looking around for a different car, that's what I'd be looking for. I hope that's enough of a conclusion. Feel free to put any questions in the comments below, and I will answer them in a later video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you on the next video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and all that normal YouTube bump, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.